Hello guys, welcome to my new session. I'm going to practice 2 or 3 read aloud with you guys so you guys can get good confidence and the required confidence you need to get your 90 scores in your exam. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start practicing. First, I need to give some time for preparing and then practicing. So keep that in your mind. If you haven't gone through with my last video, then you have to listen that video. At least you can get all of the tricks and tips in your mind when you practice. As I'm not going to repeat that, I'm only going to start preparing and then practicing. So if you confuse at any stage, please go back and have a look. Let's start. This is the time I'm going to practice. So keep that in your mind that you need to maintain your loudness at the level you're using for your performing. Let's start. Akimbo, this must be one of the odder looking words in the language and puzzles us in part because it doesn't seem to have any relatives. What's more, it is now virtually a fossil word, until recently almost invariably found in arms akimbo, a posture in which a person stands with hands on hips and elbows sharply bent outward, one signaling impatience or hostility or contempt. I know I can speak all of this, but many students are struggling. What I prefer that I should take 1 or 2 words from this paragraph and replace them with the word classic, if you remember that. And the words I'm going to choose, maybe I will go with signaling and hostility, and might be I don't want to speak these two, because if you skip 2 3 words from the paragraph, it doesn't really matters and you won't lose any mark. I have already used my preparing time. Now I'm going to perform. So listen carefully. Akimbo, this must be one of the odder looking words in the language and puzzles us in part because it doesn't seem to have any relatives. What's more, it is now virtually a fossil word, until recently almost invariably found in arms akimbo, a posture in which a person stands with hands on hips and elbows sharply bent outward. One classic impatience classic. And that's it. I mean, this is what you need to get 90. Okay. I might choose another one for you to practice, and this time, this one. The Grand Canyon, right? The Grand Canyon is 277 miles long, up to 18 miles wide, and attains a depth of over a mile. While the specific geologic, I think it's just kind of compromising word, I will replace it. While the specific classic processes and timing that form the Grand Canyon are the subject of debate by something, right? Geologists, I don't want to, by classic. Recent evidence suggests that, okay, Colorado, this is the word can compromise your fluency. So I definitely don't want to speak this. Either I jump over this word or I prefer to replace this word with classic. So let me prepare. Recent evidence suggests the classic river established its course through the canyon at least 17 million years ago. That's it. And this was my preparing time. Now, let's start performing. The Grand Canyon is 277 miles long, up to 18 miles wide, and attains a depth of over a mile. While the specific classic processes and timing that classic the Grand Canyon are the subject of debate by classic, recent evidence suggests the classic river established its course through the canyon at least 17 million years ago. And that's it. And I know it's hard, but you will get this pace by practicing. And believe me or not, you need to practice with me every day, at least 2 paragraphs. You will see the magic and your confidence, and you will feel that it just become an habit how you need to speak. Even in your daily life, you will get that chance to speak fluently. So please, it's just a humble request with you guys. Don't take it easy, because I know it is not hard, but required practice. And you can only say that it is easy once you put your full effort and practice in a way that it will become an habit for you. And then you can say that it is an easy task, doesn't matter, I can do it. Okay. And you will get 90. Believe me or not, give yourself a chance and practice with me every day. And you will come back and definitely say me that we even didn't notice how we are getting everyday fluent in our read aloud. Okay, so it is the time to say bye bye.